What's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm getting reorientated, or orientated, and stuff. I'm seeing that. Well, seeing as I just started this here live video, probably going to take people a minute to get in here. So, this was sort of, kind of planned / unplanned. I posted something about it in a post yesterday, so I will give everybody a minute to go ahead and get in here. I'm gonna grab, I suppose it's time for Wobble Pops, but those are in the garage. I'll get one here in a minute. Grab this water right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for everybody to get in here that wants to be in here. If you don't want to be in here, then bye. Got some. Let's see, who was that? Who was that? Show me comments. Show me comments. There we go. Ryan Bradley, how's it going? Excuse that cough, guys. That's part of the reason I didn't do a video last weekend. Is was it last weekend or the week before? I don't even remember. I was sick as a dog, which I haven't gotten sick like that in a very, very long time. And for whatever reason, this cough is sticking around. Yeah, it is coming back, or seems to be. I don't see. My wife had the same thing, and she got tested for all the ailments possible, really, and she tested negative for everything. So I don't particularly know, nor do I pretend to know what was going on. No idea. Currently having some haunted bookshop in this, I call it my work Savinelli, but it's actually a Rossi. 1673? Whatever the, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So I'll go ahead and get started here. We've got, we've got 6 in here. That's good enough. Welcome to the Shire Shed, and in a special live edition of Smoke With Me. Usually I don't go live, just because I actually typically enjoy the editing process of doing videos and everything, but in this particular instance, I did not have the opportunity to do a video or record or edit at all yesterday. So normally, if you've watched this channel, you know that I record my videos on Saturday and upload on Sunday. Well, part of the show and tell is I'm going to show you what I was getting that precluded me from not doing a video yesterday. But since this is Smoke With Me also, go ahead and fill up a bowl, with whatever you want to put in it. The only stipulation is, let me know what you're smoking. That's all. That's it. That's it. Just tell a guy what you're smoking. I'm actually going to sit here and chill for a bit before I get into everything else because, man, I just feel like I have been going nonstop for the last 3 weeks. And, yeah, this is the first pipe I've had in what seems like forever. And, gosh, it's nice. Can't go wrong with Haunted Bookshop. I know a lot of people hate it. They think it's gross. Well, I love it, damn it. And actually, I think regarding Haunted Bookshop, once you're able to find the red Virginias in it, it's like a whole new world, man. A whole new... No, I'm not singing that. Fantastic. So like I said, this is a smoke with me video. Pack up a bowl, let me know what you're smoking. So I'll tell you right now, this is hitting the spot. I had actually wrestled around a lot with what blend I was going to smoke this morning. Or this afternoon. You know what I'm saying. And I kind of went back and forth between Haunted Bookshop, Luxury Navy Flake, or Pure Virginia. I don't think I would have regretted those other blends, but I'm glad I went with Haunted Bookshop. Shepherd's Pie from Country Squire. Describe that to me, because that is one that I keep hearing people talk about, and I see people commenting about it. What is Shepherd's Pie? Is that a aromatic? Because if it's an aromatic, I'm probably not going to like it. So good. Oh, it's in English. Oh, yeah, I definitely won't like that. That is not my bag, man. But I appreciate you sharing. Thank you. That gives me information that I can then use to not order that, because that would be wasted on me. But I'm glad you are enjoying it. Let's see. Grand Latke and Smoky Frogmorton. Never had Frogmorton. And for Virginia, Hearth and Home El Nino. And okay, all right, nice. Sounds like everybody's having a pretty good morning so far. It is a gorgeous morning here in southern Ohio, and the sun is shining. It is currently 57 degrees with a high of 65, and that's in Freedom Height for those of you across the pond. Yeah, the sun is out, not raining, northeast Ohio. We Ohioans absolutely have to not take days like this for granted. My opinion only, okay? My opinion. This is the most beautiful state ever. That said, it does come with a price. And that price that is paid every year is wintertime. And that's the case for a lot of states out there, but my opinion, again, you're not as pretty as my state. Sorry. I think I've told you guys this before. I had to leave here for about 15 years to have that mindset. Here, I'm actually going to move you guys a little bit closer so I can read the comments. There we go. There we go. Let's do a little spinaroo. All right, cool. Hey, there we go. That's better. Now I'll be able to read the comments, hopefully. So, yeah, I had to leave here for about 15 years to find a real appreciation for the Buckeye State the way I should have had. Oh, that's why this damn thing won't close right. I'm telling you guys, this cough that keeps hanging around, it's pissing me off. Oh, I want to give a very special shout out to Mr. Dan Chazen? Not 100% on how to pronounce your name, bro. This was a gift from Dan, and it's honestly one of my favorite Zippos ever, and it is from the Pipe Smokers of Ireland, a Facebook page. If any of you are members of that group, throw it in the comments and let's show that group some love, because I'm partial to naps. Okay, you guys know that I'm partial. I've never made that a secret. But Pipe Smokers of Ireland is another incredibly great group. Really good guys over there. Not stuck up. Not, they don't get butt hurt about every little thing like many other groups out there do. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. This is what Dan sent me out of the kindness of his heart. And thank you, Dan. This is now going to be a much loved family member in the Shire Shed. So once again, thank you, Dan, for this very thoughtful and very amazing gift. I mean, I love this thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the artwork on it. And this was the 10th anniversary of the Pipe Smokers of Ireland Facebook page, or group in general. So it was from 2013 to 2023. So awesome stuff. Love this lighter. This is actually the first time I'm using it because I wanted to use it for the first time on a video. So, maiden voyage. So, I think what I'm going to do, kind of like I did on another live video, I'm doing two things, or I'll be showing you guys two things and talking about one additional thing. It's an idea that I've kind of been kicking around for a little bit. But one of those things that I'll be showing you is going to be, I'm going to be doing an updated, and I put that in quotes because updated, this, you'll see. Doing an updated tour of the Shire Shed. And those of you tuning in right now will be seeing it. Asterisk here, okay? It's kind of messy in here. It's been worse, okay? But it's kind of messy in here. Excuse me. I will be doing that tour once we hit, let's say 10 viewers here in the video. So do me a favor, continue watching the video, share this video, tell your friends, because I will be doing a tour of the Shire Shed once we hit 10 viewers. Otherwise, it's kind of just like, I don't know, it seems weird. It seems like I'm just giving a tour to no one. And then after that, I will be showing you guys what I went and got yesterday, and I think you're really going to be pretty stoked about it, because I know I am. So yeah, tell your friends to come over and hang out. Let me get some love for Haunted Bookshop. I know it's a very divisive blend and everything, but man, it gives me like peanut butter vibes. That's probably just me, but I get like, I describe it as nutty, but I'm thinking like peanuts. So that could just be me. I don't know. Getting a little bit of a tight draw on this thing. You have it, but haven't tried it yet? What? Man. Do you like Burleys? So loving the Street Glide so far. And Asphalt Louie, if you like Burleys, you will love Haunted Bookshop. It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. So I love the Street Glide. It's doing great. I looked into the cruise control issue. I have one of a handful of Street Glides that actually did not come with, sorry, the wind's going crazy, driving me nuts. My Street Glide did not come with cruise control at all. So I tried to find like an aftermarket kit or even a factory kit to just put it in myself, but I cannot find one anywhere. And neither can Harley. Well, neither can the dealership. I don't know if I would be able to call Harley and say, hey, can I, can you guys like find one collecting dust somewhere? I'll pay you. I don't care. But that's where I'm at with that. It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is, I guess. But it's definitely a bummer. That is one thing that it definitely is. It's very possible that that happened because I don't know if you've watched my, you probably have, maybe you haven't. It's got 2,000 or 3,000 views, I think, here on the channel. my video entitled "A Year with Haunted Bookshop," and I did not like the bulk or the tin version at all. Here, I just saw a comment come through. Why won't it let me read them? What's the best pipe for Virginia Periques? A straight one or a bent one? That it really depends on the blend, honestly. Um, I have certain Virginia Perique blends that they perform better in a straight pipe, but they perform just fine in a bent. So it's for flakes, really anything, honestly. Trying to think. One of my favorite Virginia Periques, I would say, well, my all-time favorite Virginia Perique is Anthology, the original Anthology from 23. And I smoked that exclusively in a Peterson 01 or a Peterson 301, which is basically just an 01. And yes, that last comment is correct. When in doubt, cob it. You can't ever. Well, I can't say ever, but you can rarely go wrong with a cob. Honestly, it's gonna do what you need it to do. That said, Elizabethan mixture is a Virginia Perique. It is not as good in a cob as it is in a briar. Your mileage may vary. So you just have to experiment. I would say 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you're good to go with a cob. But yeah, just play around with it, see what you like the best. Excuse me. I know I've had to really dial in which blends I like the best in what cob and what pipes, and almost always what pipe I'm picking out will determine what blend I can / will then have in it. So if I pick a cob, I mean, it's pretty much everything I have can go in it, but there are certain things that I will not put in a cob. There are certain things I will not put in a briar. Not because of ghosting or anything like that, but because of how certain tobaccos will behave and taste in a cob versus a briar, or vice versa. So, I mean, that's pretty much the crux of it. Come on, how do I pull up comments on this frickin' thing? YouTube has made it so difficult. Do I just hold on the screen? Stupid. Let's see. So, hated Haunted Bookshop at first, but after some time, oh boy, it is different. Nutty, but sweet and spicy, and when it clicks, you're in for a treat. That is absolutely correct. That's so correct, it makes me vomit a little bit. Haunted Bookshop, got it in cake form. I like Haunted Bookshop a lot in a cake form, and I actually really, really like that. I really like that the cake, if I'm wanting to take Haunted Bookshop to work, but I don't want to have to keep an eye on it, so to speak, in terms of making sure it doesn't dry out like super fast or anything like that. I like taking the cake because since it's all together, it doesn't dry out nearly as quickly. It makes things a lot easier. But also, I haven't really felt like taking it to work or having a pipe at work recently. What I have in my pouch at work is Briar Fox, and I haven't had that in probably a month, just because I haven't really felt like smoking at work. Um, so, and I go through these weird. I'm sure you guys do too. I go through these weird like phases where I don't feel like smoking for weeks or a month or two on end, and then I'll just out of nowhere kick it back into high gear. It's the strangest thing. Um, so yeah, I will say that I don't think. Watch, as soon as I say this, we're going to. Excuse me. I don't think we're gonna get to 10. Take a pinch of the cake and shove it in the bowl and smoke it. America. That's how it's done. I don't think we're going to get to 10. So I'm just going to go ahead and be a complete and total pushover. I'm going to take you guys out and show you first what I got. And then maybe, if you're good boys and girls, I'll show you the Shire shed. So I try not to smoke in the garage too often because the wife doesn't like it. She thinks that it makes the stuff that we have smell. And I'm like, I don't think so. But you can't tell them they're wrong, because why would you be able to do that? So you guys already know, you've been introduced to Stardust. Oh, you saw it a little bit. So this is Stardust. This is my 2013 Street Glide. And getting ready to do a speaker upgrade. Installed this radio just this week. And then yesterday took a little ride and picked up this beauty for my wife. And this is a 2007 Softail Custom. And she has wanted a Softail for many, many years. And this is what we went to go get. It is very clean. Runs like an absolute animal. And I would say it even sounds better than my Street Glide. And my Street Glide's got a tuner on it. And full exhaust, the whole deal. So yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday, and that's why I didn't get a video recorded. So that's what's happening here. Oh, we've got 11. We've got 11. So you guys, yeah, we're gonna do that Shire Shed tour. How about that? So yeah, that's what we were doing yesterday. And basically, I'll show you guys the yard. We've got a very thin yard, but it's quaint anyway. Okay, so you guys ready for this Shire Shed tour? I'm going to show you the front. There's the front. It hasn't changed. It looks the same. I put up a HD antenna a while back. And here is the interior. Please don't judge the messiness, please. Here's the interior. And so when you first walk in, this is kind of what you're greeted with. Got a mini fridge. Do I have any beer in the mini fridge? Nope, just water. Boring. I have this, I can't remember what size this TV is, but I want to say it's like 42 or something. Full internet. Love the flags. Hell yeah, that's right. OH. I got full internet out here, fiber. Got my heater for in the wintertime. Got my air conditioning going right now. Got my fan going. Got some books over here. I haven't, well, aside from, of course, The Lord of the Rings, I haven't read through all of these yet. I am going through this one, Golden Weed by Drew Swanson, Tobacco and Environment in the Piedmont South. The Revolutionaries, I believe it's an autobiography of Sam Adams. Drunk with Blood, which is actually my second time reading through this. God's Killings in the Bible. Love that book. And got Encyclopedia of Tolkien, The Fall of Numenor, which is fantastic. Hobbits of Tolkien, which is leather bound, absolutely beautiful. One of the original Hobbit books. Kind of a behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings, and then this version of the Hobbit, kind of like almost like a pocket edition, and then of course the trilogy and the Hobbit. This is my setup, man. Like, got an electric kettle right there for when I want to make tea. I've got some movies there. Salt gun, yes, of course. Got movies, Blu-ray player, record player. Records are down here. I will show you now. See, I told you. Pardon the mess. And if I'm making any of you drunk by my movements right now, please forgive me. So we'll go through my records. One thing that you'll learn about me, if you don't already know, is I'm an absolute whore for. And thank you guys for helping out there in the comments. I appreciate that. I am a whore for movie scores, and I'm still in the process of kind of picking them up. But my favorite composer is Danny Elfman, and it's not even close. Danny Elfman is my absolute favorite. This is one of my favorite scores of all times, the Edward Scissorhands score. Beetlejuice, of course, and these are the limited edition purple and pink splatter. This is the Candyland mix swirl vinyl. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, easily one of the best soundtracks to any movie ever. Volume 2, of course. Nightmare Before Christmas, because Danny Elfman. This is actually my buddy's. This is Sound City 606 Studios. That's Dave Grohl and various artists. Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. Essential Foo Fighters. Ghosts Impera, which is easily one of Ghost's best records in my opinion. Absolutely just banger from start to finish. Beatles one, of course, because the Beatles. And then we get into the holiday records. We got Bing Crosby's Merry Christmas vinyl. Johnny Mathis, this is I believe that's an original pressing. My mom got that in the 80s. Favorite Songs of Christmas. Cat Stevens' Greatest Hits. Best of the Big Band Singers, which is a fantastic record. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, original record. It was my mom's, and just a fantastic album. And then this is the Best of the Big Bands. It's another big band record. And of course the collector's edition of Glenn Miller with 70 of his best songs. So that's just a small part of my record collection. I wouldn't say that I'm a record collector, but I do get records that I actually will listen to. I know a lot of people just get, oh, I've got this original pressing. How does it sound? I don't know. I don't listen to it. Dude, get records. Get records and listen to them. So, yeah. Got this stuff here. Got some haunted bookshop over there. I've got it in damn near every corner of this shed. This is my current collection of stuff that I still need to get jarred up. I've got, you guys will see reviews of this coming up. I've got some Rat Rays Dark Fragrant and Old Gallery. I've got some folklore from this year that I still need to do a review on. And just because, and my Lord of the Rings fans will pick up on this, just because I got a couple ounces of PS24 nougat. I've got a couple Peterson books there. This is kind of where I do most of my recording, so you guys see it from this point of view, basically. Got some more haunted bookshop there, told you. Here is one of my pipe racks. I don't have a ton of pipes, but what I do have, I love. You guys know, I'm an absolute fangirl for Peterson 606s. Absolutely love them. It's my favorite pipe shape of all time. This is a 605, which is actually a 606 but bigger, so it's a bigger pot. Love that thing. The orange and black one over here that's my Bengals game day pipe, so I only smoke that during football season. Hooday. I've got a bunch of Petersons up here. Peterson Church Warden. It's my K Woody. One of my K Woodies right there. Another K Woody. K Woody. I love K Woodies, and I only get my K Woodies from Gray Woody. So, yeah. It's my little side table there. All my tobacco. I'll go through this here in a moment after I finish going through the pipes. I still need to... This cabinet is awesome. It shows all this. Traditional stem curves, pipe shapes, pipe glossary. It shows all the different pipe terms and all that stuff. Sorry guys about this cough, man. This thing's killing me. I'll show y'all. Many of you all ask about this. Those are all the different blends I've had so far. This is where I keep my Peterson 301s or 01s, respectively. This one is actually, that goes right there. This spot right here is reserved for a 1S System Deluxe, which I still cannot find. I've seen it once, had it in my cart, and was waiting till payday to get it, and it didn't happen. Somebody snagged it before I could pay for it. But I'm currently looking for a brand new inbox Peterson 1S System Deluxe, and I'm sorry, System Spigot Deluxe. So if you guys see any of those in the wild, let me know. Now this is a Peterson pipe rack, but with 7LE 673s in it. Various Petersons up here, various Petersons down here. This one in particular, this was the pipe of the year for the Pipe Smokers of Ireland a couple years ago. It is a house pipe, and it smokes like an absolute monster. A couple pub pipes, the oak and the rusticated. Got an African Meerschaum. That's one of my System Deluxe. That's another System Deluxe. Over here we've got, I can't remember what that one was called. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but the ones of note I will. This was the Pipe Smokers of Ireland Pipe of the Year for 2024. number 20 of 75, and it is a 106, and this thing is just gorgeous. I've only smoked it once so far, but I love that pipe. My wife and daughter got me that for Christmas, so that was really sweet of them. And then, of course, the cob collection is right here. I am definitely not going to go through all those, but I love my cobs very, very much. I would say these right here are the ones that get smoked the most often. Then I've got some Peterson St. Patty's Day pipes down here just because they wouldn't fit on the racks. And then gray bows. Got a few gray bows. And then we'll go right here to the tobacco. I've got some of my favorite blends here. Got all my Peter Stockeby stuff here that I absolutely love. All the Sun Bears, Presbyterian, Samuel Gawith stuff. The Haunting, Cajun Cake. Big Iron is a blend that I made myself. It is Old Joe Krantz and Bayou Morning, and it's delicious stuff. Then we get into all of these. I've got these arranged by basically strength. So I've got Virginias and straight Virginias over here, and then we get into like Virginia Periques right here, straight red. Steamworks is kind of its own thing. This is a Virginia Perique. If you've never had Elizabethan mixture, man, you need to fix yourself because that stuff's delicious. Carolina Red Flake with Perique from 21 and then 23. Anthology 1992 to 20. Earlier I said 2023 Anthology. I misspoke. It's this one. This is the real Anthology, and I don't care what anybody says. Come fight me. The Beast from 21. The Beast from, I believe that's from last year. Got some H.H. Burley Flake. Rest in peace, H.H. Peterson Irish Flake. As you can see, it kind of gets gradually stronger as you move off to the right. And then, of course, I've got Bold Kentucky. Crumble Cake Rustica. Rustica from 21. Rustica from 23. And then I've got probably 3 or 4 pounds of Rustica Ready Rubbed, just kind of all throughout the shed. And then, of course, my Amphora stuff I love. It's just it's a mess in here, guys. And I honest to God have no idea what to do with most of this stuff. So I just kind of put it wherever it'll fit and hope for the best. Got some Rougarou right there. Some Sutliff stuff. I mean, just really anything you could want. I've pretty much got something for everybody in here. And that is, I'll give you a panoramic view of the shed in here. Because this, honestly, is where I spend a lot of time, as you can imagine. And it is basically my home away from home. And I really, really enjoy spending time in here. It's very relaxing. It's very cozy. It's it's kind of everything that anybody would want, I think. I mean, hell, the couch that's over here, it flattens out into a bed. So, I mean, shit. Potentially, you could have 3 people sleeping out here if they wanted to. It would be cramped as fuck. But they could. So, that's the Shire Shed as it sits right now. And it's doing great. I built this the spring of 22 from the ground up. And I love it. Got a window here I put in. I forgot to show you. You probably saw it, but I put in a ventilation fan last year. That has helped considerably because this little box right here, I can adjust the fan speed just from sitting right here. So yeah, I'll probably leave it there. So yeah, that's the shed, man. It's home. It's the Shire shed, man. So last topic. I mentioned that I had an idea for the channel that I've kind of been kicking around for a little bit. And that idea is basically I'm thinking of not changing the channel and what the channel does, but kind of adding a new element to it. So what I'm thinking is I ride a lot, right? I don't have a ton of camera gear or anything like that. But I've been wanting to kind of, any rides that I go on, I've kind of been wanting to chronicle those. And this is the part where you guys get to insert your feedback, and I will actually make a poll on the channel to see if it generates any interest. I'll probably do this one way or the other. The difference will be is if I actually upload it to the channel or just kind of do it for my own interests or my own, to scratch an itch, so to speak. So would that be something that you guys would be interested in watching? Or would that be something that you think others that are like-minded like yourselves, do you think they would enjoy it? So I don't do super long trips, okay? Well, let me rephrase. I don't do very many super long trips. Usually I do shorter trips around town, or, you know, I'll ride to an hour away or whatever. Basically what I'm thinking of doing is making it like a combination motorcycle vlog, smoke with me in different areas or different places kind of thing. Am I on the right track here, guys? Is that something that you would be interested in seeing and watching and all that stuff, or am I losing it and is that just going to be a dud? Let me know. That's all I want to know. And again, I'll put up a poll. But yeah, let me know, because I'd be really interested in hearing different thoughts on that. And I am going to have to go back through the comments anyway, so. One of the tough things about recording live is if you're moving around, you also have to make sure you don't bust your ass. So, let me get some light in here, yeah? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let some of this beautiful sunshine in. And I figure there's a demographic out there, because I know I know there are a lot of pipe smokers, and I know that there are a lot of bikers, but I don't know how often those two things cross over. what I know for a fact is that it crosses over at least once. The Harley Piper. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That's another thing. I'm going to have to look and see if something like that exists already. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty specific kind of thing, you know, like that's pretty specific, like piping and Harleys. I don't I don't know if such a channel exists already. I haven't looked. So that's where I'm at with that. One thing I absolutely cannot wait for is the Columbus Pipe Show. I'm so excited. This year, I swear I'm not going to get as drunk as I was last year, because that was rough. Uncle Sonny was toasted. Yeah. Mm. That's what I was thinking too. Is I would just add it to my channel as like, um, basically just a different playlist. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I don't want to create a whole new channel because that seems like a lot of work, and I'm allergic to work like that. I just saw the blend I'm having next. I've still got an errand to run. I got to go to Rural King. I cut myself yesterday. I got to go to Rural King and get some plants and stuff for the herb garden. Yeah, Ryan, I was pretty drunk, dude. I was pretty drunk. Uh, I had several IPAs. I was several IPAs deep, at least by then. It was not great. It was not great at all. But yeah, this year I'm gonna leave the IPAs at home. I'm just gonna stick with Yingling because that's a good all-day drinker, and that's, yeah. I think last year I was just so hyped to be there, more so than the year before or whatever. I don't know. I just think I was still kind of riding the high of this channel and the small amount of notoriety that I have in the pipe community, that I was just like, woo, I'm a fucking rock star. Time to get drunk. Where's the bitches? No. No. That's not how it went. Oh. Your boy was drunk. Yeah. So if I did or said anything that I definitely don't remember, my apologies. I let my Irish out a little too much that day, I think. Oh man, wedding in Tennessee the same weekend. That's a shame, dude. I mean, if you're not the one getting married, I'm just throwing it out. Don't alienate anyone in your family just because Uncle Sonny said to do some dumb shit. Louis, it'll be in Dublin this year. I would go ahead, and this goes for anybody here on this video right now. I would go ahead and get your rooms booked now, because it will fill up quick. So I booked mine as soon as they announced the dates and the location. So I'll be good to go. It looks like it's not that the last place was a bad hotel or a bad venue. I don't know. This new place looks like it'll be really, really cool. And I think it'll be nice to have a change. I've been to Europe. I have been to Europe, but it was on an official military capacity. We'll just put it that way. I haven't that's true, Ryan. I haven't been to Europe to have an actual visit. Sadly, my wife and I are hoping to get out to Germany here in the next couple years. Her cousin and aunts live out there. Just her mom is from Berlin, so a lot of her family is still out in Berlin currently. So yeah, we hope to get out to Germany, and while we're out there, we'll probably jump on a couple Ryanair flights and get over to probably Dublin. I definitely want to visit the Peterson shop in Dublin, and then I want to go to Scotland and do a Isla Scotch tour. Really, really bad. Dan Tobacco that you mentioned makes some really great stuff, as I'm sure you know. I haven't, sadly, had the opportunity to review any Dan Tobacco on this channel, but as soon as and a pub, of course. As soon as I get a hold of some Dan Tobacco, I will be reviewing that. I gotta say, guys, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. And because it is such a gorgeous day, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the day and get my ass outside. Go get some of this stank blowed off of me. Normally I would take the bike, but I gotta go to the store and get some plants. I gotta get some basil. I gotta get some thyme. I gotta get some cilantro, oregano, whatever herbs they have. I built a raised bed for my wife to just do herbs in. And then I've got to get tomatoes. I've got to get what else? Peppers. So, you know, the things. I started some tomatoes this year, but hot damn if they didn't want to start. So whatever. Everything else, I'm doing corn this year. I'm doing pumpkins again. I'm doing the mini pumpkins, doing cucumbers. So it's gonna be a good year. And zucchini. I'm doing some zucchini and summer squash. So it's gonna be a good year, I think. I feel good. 25 is gonna be awesome, and I hope it's awesome for you guys, because I love you. I love you. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the weekend, if that's indeed what time it is right there for you. But in the meantime, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. don't do anything I wouldn't do. But if you do, don't get caught. See you next time. Bye.